The People's Action Party is in the midst of a leadership transition, and Prime Minister Loong has called on party members to continue working for the country's security, stability and success alongside Singaporeans. Chloe Chu has more.
A History of the People's Action Party, 1985 to 2021. The book launched by Prime Minister Hsien chronicles the party's history and growth.
Why 1985? Those familiar with Singapore's history will recognize the year as a turning point in our political development. A pivotal general election had just taken place in December 1984. In that election, many of the PAP old guards either retired from politics or stepped down from leadership roles.
It's the book founding Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew asked for, but didn't get to read.
I interviewed him for this book. He was, even in the last years of his life, constantly thinking about the future of Singapore, about what impact world events would have on us. His life's work was Singapore. When Mr. Lee briefed me, it was clear that he wanted something which could tell the story of the party as it tried to govern, and paths sometimes difficult as it had to navigate as it made policy. And he wanted people, young people in particular, to understand these things.
Speaking at the National University of Singapore, PM Lee, who's also the PAP's Secretary General, says the book also documents a turning point for the country, with the 4G leadership team set to take over.
As in 1985, many questions about the future are now in people's minds. How will the PAP deal with new challenges? How will the 4G team respond? Do they have what it takes to overcome adversity and take Singapore forward? Will the new generation have the same survival instincts to bond together with their leaders and gel together as one people?
PM Lee says the book recounts how the party transformed over the years, while staying true to its core values. He hopes it'll be informative for readers, but also inspire the next generation of Singaporeans to build an even brighter future for the country.
The PAP continues to carry a heavy responsibility. It must always work closely with Singaporeans to take the country forward, so that in 35 years' time, another historian writing another volume about the PAP will have as inspiring a story to tell of how the party continued to keep Singapore exceptional and successful through the decades. And whoever is launching that next book can do so with the same sense of pride and gratitude and thanksgiving.